beautiful people. As you can see, these are actually clip-ins. I ended up dyeing my hair, buying some clip-ins for like $40, and calling it a day. Because the wig, child, I was gonna need some glue. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Just the time that it takes. Imagine that you have arrived at a closed door. What does it look like and what's on the other side? I have arrived at so many closed doors, it's insane. But the thing is, although the door is closed, the door is not locked. What is the key? What is the right key to get through this particular door, whatever that closed door may be? For example, there was a time where I was working at a dead-end job. I was doing community outreach, which I love the purpose and the mission behind my work, but it was not paying my bills. And it was not a safe job for me. So I wasn't expecting to retire from this place. But at the same time, I didn't have any college experience. My job was demanding. So I did not have time to think about anything except making enough money to pay my rent and pay for daycare. And that was, to me, not only a closed door, but a revolving closed door. Like every time that door passed around me, it was closed. However, I found an opportunity to work for a temp agency. The requirements for this job were beyond my training and expertise. I had zero experience in the field of work that I was interviewing for. I didn't know anything about anything they were asking me in the interview. But I thought, you know what? I have a background in sales. I've sold people things that I know and they know they did not need, but I wanted them to buy it. And I just kind of, in that moment, on the fly, equated myself to that thing. It's like, I know y'all might not need me and I might not need y'all technically, but I want you to need me. I want you to need me in this job, in this role, in this office, on this team. I want you to need me. I want you to need me. What I have that never fails me is a positive spirit. Not a positive attitude, not, oh, you know, I'm great. No, none of that. What I have is a positive spirit. You can feel it. It is real. I don't have to put on a show or an act. I am genuinely here to help. I enjoy making people laugh. I enjoy making people have a better day, cheering people up. I like to do that. I don't mind doing that. I thrive at the opportunity to be that person. And so in this interview, the hiring person, the person interviewing me, was very kind of like, not cold, but you can tell they weren't trying to be too personal. They were just interviewing me. And so I was like, oh, is that Armani code? Are you wearing Armani? And she's like, well, it's kind of Armani, but yeah, it is. And I'm like, is it a dupe? Because it smells so good. And she's like, how do you know what that is? I'm like, oh, I used to sell perfume oils. And so now I have this weird talent that I never knew I would ever have. I can identify people's perfumes, even the most miscellaneous smells. It's not a useless skill, but it definitely is a skill. I can smell undertones. I can smell high notes. I can smell if there's amber or patchouli or vanilla, you know, warm fragrances. Like, I can tell all of that. I can smell you. Okay, if you ever come around me, I am smelling you. If we're in the elevator together, I am sniffing you. And it's not because I want to. I just cannot help it. She's like, yeah, I got this back in Chicago. And I'm like, Chicago? Are you from Chicago? She's like, yeah, I'm from Chicago. I was like, oh my gosh, no way. I have family in Chicago, which I do, but I don't. I ain't never met them people. I do, but I don't. I don't know them. They're actually family of my husband, that time boyfriend. I don't know nobody from Chicago. I know one person. And that's my bestie mama. I don't even know if my bestie's actually from Chicago. I don't know. But at the time, I didn't bring all that up. I just remember very vividly, I said, oh, wow, I've never been there. I've always wanted to go. I have family there. She's like, well, you need to visit them. I said, I'm trying to, girl. That's why I need this job, so I can get some vacation. And she was laughing, and, I was like, just really working the room, as they say. And what do you know? They called me maybe 10 minutes later. I was leaving. I was crying. I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? Armani? Like, what the fuck? It has nothing to do with... the place was in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, wow, that was fucking horrible. But I made her laugh. And I didn't feel as awkward because at least I changed the subject to something I knew I could talk about. They asked me if I was familiar working in a predominantly male environment. I'm like, no, but I have 3 brothers, so it ain't nothing they could say on the clock that's going to startle me that I haven't heard already. I tried to use what I did have and sell that as, not professionally, but I got you. I did that before. I'm familiar with that. I can learn that. I have the base. I have the foundation for that. Things of that nature. And lo and behold, here I am 10 years later. She's not here any longer, but every time I see her, she always hypes me up like, I hired her. I love this girl. And you know what? It's crazy because she wasn't my manager for very long. But I found a key that fit the door handle of the closed door. The key was personality. Now, I'm not saying that's gonna work for everybody. If you want to be a lawyer, bitch, you need to go to law school. I don't know. Maybe you can. Maybe you can finesse your way in there. I don't know. But for me, I didn't have a degree in the job required in associates in something, and I didn't have anything. I had a degree of personality that was acceptable for the vibe. Look at God. There's a closed door in your life. You just know that it is closed. It's not locked. It could be a see-through door. You can see what's on the other side of this door. You're so close to getting on the other side, you can see it. But it's still closing. You need to find the right handle to open that door. It could be a French door handle. It could be a key card. I don't know. It's your dough, but you can get through it. And don't ever let something being closed make you feel like it doesn't belong to you, or that you're not deserving or ready for it. You just haven't figured out the right way to open that door. And with that, it feels so good to be doing prompts instead of insanity on camera, child. But we're working through it, and you know what? This is the door. This is my door. And even though, my door is revolving, I can see through the other side, and I'm working through it. I'm working out the way to get this door open, period. What's on the other side, I don't know yet. But when I get there, I'm going to let y'all know what's on the other side of this door. I'll tell you what, for now, on the other side of that door is a healthier Dina with a degree. It's giving educated. I see her every day. Matter of fact, my door looks like a mirror. Plot twist. My door is a mirror, so I can see it's me. I'm my door. I am my door. Don't tell everybody about your door, because then they're going to try and start putting handles on that door for you. And that's what you don't want, because they handle is for their door. It's not meant for your door. So when you see somebody else handle on your door, you're going to be like, oh, well, that does look okay. But it ain't going to work because it ain't yours. You need your own handle for your own door. You need your own handle for your own door. Don't tell everybody about your door. Only tell those who are willing to go to the store to get what you need to make your handle. Don't go to those who want to give you their handle, disregard the work that you're trying to do, or belittle the work that you're trying to do because they have a better idea or they have a better handle. No, they don't. For who? Says who? For what? This ain't your dough. Get your handle off my door right now. Go and get me some screws and some hinges, because that's what I need from you. If they're not willing to give you what you're asking for, and if they are in the way of you creating your handle for your door that you need to open, then they needs to move. They need to move. And don't tell them where you put your door. Move your door somewhere new and don't tell them about it. Okay? Like a crazy ex. Change the number and don't ever reach out again. I don't care what the fuck go down. No. I may have messed up by telling 70 different subscribers about my door, but the thing is, I have my handle. And I don't have to listen to y'all. I have the power to share my door and not take advice. I'm hard-headed to my benefit in that aspect. It benefits me to be hard-headed. I don't care what kind of advice y'all have for my door, baby. I already know what I want to do. I already know how I'm going to do it. And I already know. So, thank you, but... Oh, let me see your door. What's your handle looking like? There's that. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Don't mind my nails. I was playing t-ball and they fell off. This is my throwing hand, by the way. This hand was in the glove. This hand was throwing. Ouch. Yes, ouch. Ripped them the fuck off. Ripped them off. So painful. Okay.